saddexaad waxa ay tahay xagga shaqada dhibaatooyin badan baa dadka ka haysta intooda badan hadda maba shaqeeyaan ba in yar baa shaqaysa.
What most people they don't work because of lack of the education, no English everywhere. If you don't speak English, they don't give you a job.
أنا shaqooyinka inta badan magaalada way ka baxsan yihiin waxay u baahan yihiin qofka inuu helo raad iyo qofka iyo mana haysto sharciyada ma haysto inta badan.
The basic jobs that people they get is out of Western because it's a factory. They don't if you have time for the education, but it's like you have to have a license to go like to pay the food immediately.
Arrinta labaad xagga iskuulaadka ciyaalkeena ma haystaan wax la yiraahdo iskuul program waan u baahanahay wax dhaqankeena iyo diinteena lagu baro markay iskuulka ka yimaadaan kadib taasna waan u baahanahay.
And for the kids, if you could get help from the kids, we don't have our kids someone to help at the school program to teach culture, religion, or whatever. We don't have at the school program someone to take care of the kids.
Arrinta ugu dambaysa oo rabo inaan ka hadlo waxa weeyaan meeshaan hadda aan joogno xafiiska ah waa meel ay leeyihiin kumuniti esta afrika kumuniti ay leeyihiin weeye.
Now we are here for the community office is for East African community.
dad ayaa ka shaqeeya service badan baa lagu qabtaa bulshada inta badan meesha ay timaado oo dad afkooda ku hadlaya uu ka shaqeeya waa halkan. meesha xafiiska iyo qofka danahooda dadka halkan ay u yimaadaan inta badan meelo kale ma aadan maadaama ay luqadii garanaynin dad afkooda ku hadlaya halkan ka shaqeynaya service baa halkan u yimaadaan.
All people that don't speak English, Swahili or Arabic, I mean they don't speak English, all people they come here to get help.
sidaa darteed xafiiska nasana waxaan u baahnay dawladda inay gacan naga siiso nagu caawiso dad baa ka shaqeeya dadka fulandihi bay ku shaqeeyaan.
For that reason, the major thing is to take care of the office for the people who are volunteer or who work at the office.
waayo way iska badan yihiin inta ugu muhiimsan hadda aan xasuusanayo maskaxda ku haya waa inta aad iyo aad ugu mahadsan yahay hadalkayga intaasaan kusoo gabagabeynaya.
There's a lot of needs, but that's what our major, and thank you for having me.
I mean, a couple things. I think part of the challenge here is that there's a whole bunch of different organizations, and the city can't fund all those organizations, and so what they've been trying to do is get people to work together. So, for example, you mentioned programs for kids after school. So the city is providing, the state is providing some resources to the ACE program, for example. But it's hard to fund a couple organizations. So, for example, like, is there some reason why kids who are part of this group couldn't go to the ACE program?
Waxuu idin dhahay waxaa jiro kooxyaal badan organizationyaal badan ayaa jiro oo laga caawiyo dadka sida haddaa sheegteen oo kale iskuulka ilmaha markii laga soo diro ka la caawiyo marka sababtaas awgeeda ardaydiina iyo carruurtiina meela u dirtaan ma weyseen oo laga caawiyo.
And just to kind of further, like, we just provided space to the ACE organization in the Fanning building and gave them resources to serve the African community. So was there some reason why kids from Somali kids and Burundian kids couldn't go to that program?
Wuxuu dhahay meelo waxaa jirta school program loo sameeyey wiilasha ardayda oo markii iskuulka soo baxaan lagu caawiyo Afrikaanka community oo kale oo homework wixii dhan laga caawiyo Soomaalidiina ardaydiina meeshaas miyayna aadi karin.
meeshaas ma aadi karana waayo qof walba wuxuu leeyahay culture gaar oo ah marka anaga waxaan rabnaa ilmaha in annaga markii iskuulka ay ka yimaadaan annaga inay nagu fasaadaan oo annaga cultureka annaga iyo diinta annaga dhaqanka annaga aan barno meel gaaran rabnaa oo wax ku baranno oo hool oo maaragtay weyn.
Yeah, we can send it to the African community after the school program. There's a lot of places they know, but the main reason is that we, as a nation of Somalia or Swahili or Arabia, every nation has different culture. So we mean after school program means like someone who is like, say, for example, Somali, who teaches the students about their homework, about culture, about between parents and teachers, how they behave, all that situation. So it's not about like after school programs, the same thing like schools, they stay there and have fun, then come back. It's not like that what they mean. It's about how they will understand from the school, how they will treat the teachers, how they will treat their parents, how they will treat the other people. That's what we would like to have like after school program, so we know where our kids are.
I guess the honest answer is, that there is not a lot of resources for the city to provide programs for every group that comes. That what we try to do is create programs so that in the schools, so that kids have more opportunities to learn, and we do fund some programs that try to serve many different cultures. There's not, the honest answer is there's not a place I can go and say, let's take this money to fund a program for the Somali community, this to fund this community. So we try to fund groups that are serving multiple numbers of immigrant children. So for example, the Southeast Asian Center serves kids from a whole bunch of different countries in Southeast Asia. The ACE program is supposed to serve many African children. There is, the honest answer to that is that there's not a lot of resources out there to fund many different, especially cultural programs. Because right now we're really trying to make sure kids have the tools they could be to pass these tests and be able to go to college. So certainly would be willing to talk about that, and certainly the translation piece is something that I'm happy to go back and see what potentially could be done to help provide more translation supports for parents. But as far as and the school is funding ESL programs so parents can learn English. I think we are doing that.